Welcome back. I'm playing Warhammer 40,000 Mechanicus. As you can see, this is not where we left off, and that's because there was a loading, or I should say an encoding error, and so I lost some video content. So we are here trying to get to where we're at here. Let's do this. Fill the cognition gauge. Come up here. Resistance at this stage has been more than we would have expected of a force field with the brainless drones. Highly armored targets like these are proving to be far more resilient to our weapons than would have been predicted. They're also very driven, like no other Necron, to accomplish their goal of protecting the tomb. Alright, so he comes at me when we're doing this. Let's put you up here. Actually, I don't really need the cog. Well, maybe we'll do it and you can get an attack. Try to move him past you. Alright, let's pull you back a little bit so he doesn't reach you. Good hit. I guess let's put you back here to get that. Move you up. Alright, I think I'm going to go for the Immortal first. Nice crit. Oh, I won't be able to kill him anyway, so I guess we'll just do that. Alright, that was unfortunate. Now he's gonna get a hit. Yeah. But that also means he's gonna have to go through all these other guys. Which means you're gonna get a hit. Zero damage, huh? Well, maybe you'll get a hit when you come over. Nice crit. How much health does this guy have? 20. Let's just delay. Let you come up here. Heal. Alright, now let's get you up here. Get back those cognition points. Oh, he must have a bunch of armor. That's unfortunate. Blasphemy looms over this place. Magos, I counsel caution. When the sigil is inscribed on the floor of the chamber, several Necron hieroglyphs appear on the walls, glowing a baneful red as if angry in response. Obliterate, destroy. Try to destroy the Necron symbols to obliterate the Omnissiah's voice. Can be heard in this place. Translate, try to learn the meaning. Supplicate, pray for the Omnissiah's blessing. To rob the Necron symbols of their heretical power. Sure. Oh, that's enough. Mission complete. The final sigil is in place immediately. The pre-ritual canticles stream through the nonosphere in preparation of the full incantation. The tomb of Ekropes is held in a sacred web of information that for the moment holds off corruption of the Necrons. The sigil's in place, the ceremony can commence. I have 30 dedicated servitors fully programmed with 71st ritual of compliance. I shall require the use of the muster deck and 400 gallons of blessed machine oil. Yeah, so this one we pretty much ran through here. Videk is angry that the machines are not doing well, so he had me run around and paint a bunch of sigils, and he wants me then to complete a ritual to help get rid of the heresy that's in the tomb here. And as you saw, we had to deal with some of those shielded tomb guards, and then some immortals were the main enemy units in this place. Sigils are in place, the ceremony can commence. I have 30 dedicated servitors fully programmed with 71st ritual of compliance. I shall require the use of the muster deck and 400 gallons of blessed machine oil. Do what you must, Videk. Let the tomb be purified in the name of the Omnissiah. I hope it will be worth the effort. It will be, Magos. We shall soon know, as we do, the words of the Fabricator General Sin Cosinus. Obey the standard model or obey the laws of death. Alright, and we got the energy enhancer. Got some new canticles. Alright, we'll get an additional slot, so we're gonna go after this one most likely. Yeah. Alright, so we'll do that. Who do I want to upgrade? So I've got you. This is done. Could do the Xenorite, get him up all the way. Alright, he should be good for a while. You've now got 2. Get you the next... Oh, you already got the power field generator. Alright, let's get you that. You can keep that on. I guess we get you the level 3 Mechadendrite. And then if I ever get that other Mechadendrite, I can use that. Then we're gonna have to start working on this guy because he's lagging behind, it looks like. Yeah, sorry that weren't able to show that video. I don't know why the encoding error occurred. That's pretty frustrating, but glad I noticed it before the whole mission was done. So we'll go over here. The logic of sacrifice. The machine cleansing of the tomb of Ekropes is not yet complete. Escort the trio of sacrificial servitors into the tomb to finish the ritual purification. So this is like part 2 of the map we just did. And we'll keep those guys going. So we got Lich Guard, Triarch Praetorians, and Immortals. Lector Dogmatus Videx, you speak of the machine cleansing ritual in the tomb. Was it successful? Praise the Omnissiah, was enacted in accordance with the scriptures, but the reports of the tomb of Ekropes suggest blasphemies beyond the original assessments, even heretical additions to the Mensa Elementalis. Indeed, 5X, what is to be done? Extreme measures, Faustinius. I have access to 3 rare ritual servitors, rare because their use requires them to be sacrificed during the ritual. I have waited many years for a situation requiring their use. I believe this is one such situation. These servitors are not made for combat, so they need their hands held all the way. They possess general-purpose manipulators instead of hands. A figure of speech, it is always a risk of sending any machinery into a hostile zone, Magos. Then protecting them shall be our primary concern. A shame they must be destroyed in the sacrificial ritual after such an effort. It is in their destruction they shall realize their true purpose. What would that our lives could end with such a sacred utility. Memoirs of Saint Hestios 525. Blessed is that life that in its ending forgives a lifetime of sin. Speak for yourself, Videx. I intend to leave this planet alive. A complex array of calibration devices surrounds a single lens of a crystal. This chamber looks like it may have been a form of a telescope. Thoughts? I think it's supposed to be though. Its exact function cannot be certain. Scrutinize, look into the lens to see what it was focused on. Salvage, dismantle the contraption, recover the lens, smash, destroy it. Destroy it all. The words of the alien must be cleansed from Sylvia Tenebris. The device is destroyed with a demolition charge. The lens shatters with a terrible, otherworldly scream. The cohort prays wisdom to the Omnissiah that led them to destroy it rather than attempt to use it. That black stone. Survive 4 rounds. Good strikes. Move you up, then I get another cognition point by doing that. Oh, it's just one? Damn. Alright, that's unfortunate. Cleanse that acid off of him. Guys. Let's do that. Move you over here. Actually, you can go anywhere. bar up. That was actually a bad decision. Good hits. Big hit. Oh, that's not great. Guessing somebody's gonna come from. Oh, I can actually see him down there. Take him out. I don't think he's gonna be able to reach you. Almost did. Nice. High value target. Visual reference logged. The image of Lord Hecropus looms over the chamber, which must be traversed in order to reach the mission objective. For some reason, the sacrificial servitors will not approach the graven image, preventing the cohort from continuing further carry. Pick up the servitor and forcibly carry them across the chamber. Collapse, topple the statue. Cleanse, pray to whatever unholy aura the chamber has. Collapse. Nice. Demolition charge shatters the base of the statue and it falls to the ground, shattering into chunks of material. The statue is made of a variety of useful metals and alloys which can be harvested to use on the ship. Though the Necrons may be alerted by the sound of the explosion, the servitors are not willing to move through the chamber and the mission continues. I do have a glyph chart. So it looks like that's negative, this is negative, and this is just hell, so we'll do that. Nothing there, so we'll come down here. I think I want to run you up here. That's an awful lot of guys that might shoot into you. Crit. That's not great. Run you over here. I'll just run you over this way. Ah, dang. Yikes. Did that out of order. Ooh, shit. job. Yeah, I think we better just pull you back. Oh no, there's a thing up there. So that was a bad decision to make. Wouldn't you know I have something that can fix that? Nice. Run you both up there. Ooh, that was a big counter. Heal him up. Ooh, got some nice stuff here. Alright, what do we got? Immortals all over the place. Lich Guard. Alright, how do I want to do this? Maybe come after these guys first. Why not? Probably should have guessed that was gonna happen. Aw, why didn't you get an attack? Good hit. Maybe we pull you back. Give you time to heal. Up here. Feel that cognition gauge. I guess we'll move you up here then. Ooh, big hit. Damn. Good hit. Alright, let's move you up. And let's heal. How much health has he got? 11. Oh. You killed him, so I guess it doesn't really matter. This chamber shows a dangerously high level of radiation. It is possible the servitor's sacrifice could have unexpected results if it occurs in this location. Repair. Take time to add radiation and shielding insulation to the servitor before the sacrifice takes place. That kind of defeats the purpose of me trying to prevent that. Remain. Use the location anyway. Radiation holds no fear for a devotee of the Omnissiah. Maybe. Relocate. Move the servitor to a suitable nearby chamber for the ritual. Okay, if it's suitable. The cohort searches a nearby alternative chamber. They uncover a suitable chamber which also contains the desiccated corpse of a settler who entered the tomb prospecting for alien components and minerals. He found some before he perished, and these are collected before the sacrificial ritual is performed. Let's maybe end this, and maybe I won't trigger a point. I wonder if I get to 0, it would actually give me, like, no change. I guess that defeats the purpose there. Boy, these guys are pretty strong. Oh, and of course there's more of them coming. Yikes. Okay, I guess I would focus on Immortals first. Oh, why'd I do that? Should have done that. The other Immortals. There's a scan up there. Actually, I wonder if I put you up here. Yep. Just banking on that working. That's not good. Oh, there's another Immortal here. Oh, you didn't get your attack because I used you to kill the other guy. Fair enough. hit. Move you up here. Well, I gotta get you out of here. Oh no, he's got all that melee. That was a bad place to put you. Job. Double crits. We just put you like over here. I was really hoping you were going to do more damage than that. Build a bar. Mission complete. The last servitor destroys itself with an exothermic reaction, pronouncing the binary streams of its prayer. Videx's rituals complete. The 3 servitors have performed their ultimate function, and the pall of Xenos corruption is raised a little from the tomb. The purification of the tomb is well underway. With the continued vigilance, the souls of all planet-side personnel shall be protected from corruption. I am disturbed as you at the signs of blasphemy in the tomb. Though others in the mission might have questioned my choice in pursuing this purification, I searched both emotional and logical imperatives and concluded the mission was justified. Hagiographies of Saint Regulavus, 9112. Purification is the prelude to annihilation. Logic demands we move on to that goal of annihilation soon. Magos. Nice. A lot of good resources there. Ooh, that's beautiful. Yeah, look at the big old robot. Alright, so you have fallen behind. Now he's all the way up to 18. We got physical armor. Let's get rid of that. Let's put that on. Get rid of that. Put that on. Let's put that on. I was running into issues where this was not doing enough damage. Alright, so that's the next level of that, so maybe we put that on. Oh, you don't have the resources to be able to do that. That's too bad. Just waiting for you to get that next level. Yeah, it's nothing too excited. Got the 5 to 7. So then I'll bring on the next thing. What are the field generators? Refractor fields. Oh. Do I not have one? I guess I don't have a refractor field. It doesn't look like I do. Alright, well that's unfortunate. I just pumped a bunch of points into this guy for something I can't even use. That's alright. Tech-wise, we're doing well. So there's some better axes, it looks like. Or I guess these could be anything since they're just... Alright, so there's no better mechadendrites. Yeah, there's 3 classes of things. I don't even know what they are yet. I wonder if there's level 3 units here. Still got a bunch of bonuses. We still gotta kill some bosses. Suffer energy attacks. And then whatever that is. Maxless machine spirit of all weapons. That could be actually pretty good. Alright, well, we'll call it quits here for the day. I hope you're enjoying these videos. If you are, please give my channel a like and subscribe. Because we're going to post more content for you. And thanks again to the subscriber that donated this game to the channel, so we're able to see what it's all about. Have a great day.